All right, let's refresh our palate a little bit with a random encounter. So, why don't you roll for us, Q?
Let's see. What do we want to roll here? So we're looking for 18. Got it. We need 18 or 19. Boom! Oh my gosh! Show him!
No, oh,
Oh, the power of Q.
What is it with you
The
being able
power
to
of
call
Q.
these shots, man? Welcome to Dicejunkies. I'm Xenodamus. I'm here with
Q.
And not photoed today. We have Blood Axe. He's mostly going to be in chat. He's been a little under the weather, but he is here with us.
Must have had his COVID face.
Yeah.
I don't blame him, dude. Like, I had a meeting Friday, and I wasn't feeling well, and I did not turn on the camera. I told him, I said, y'all don't want to see me. I look terrible. Like, my eyes were red. I was like, I had a cameraless meeting, so I feel him on that.
That's pretty much it. That's all we got, man. We had a short show today. You want to do one last random encounter here before we
can do a random encounter, and me and Blood Axe can talk about Anthem. Blood Axe, you still there?
Yeah. You guys can talk about Anthem. I think
you got a voice?
I'm still here, man.
We'll do a little talk after the random encounter.
All right, here I'll roll. I don't have the cam on, but I got a 12. So
I should have rolled. It would have been a 1.
Yeah, that's Trek Wars. Which J.J. Abrams rehash is worse? Star Trek Into Darkness or Star Wars The Force Awakens?
Give me a moment. I got to think on that one. That's a heavy one, man.
I've got an answer on that one already.
Oh.
Okay, my answer is going to be Star Wars The Force Awakens. The reason why is because there's been bad Star Trek movies and stuff. It never really harmed the franchise somehow. Like, you just kind of gloss over the bad movies, you know? Like, impact-wise, I believe Star Wars The Force Awakens did more damage. I really think it did more damage. Like by far. It hurt the franchise bad. Star Trek has always had a weird resiliency that even after Picard and Discovery, it still is Star Trek still out there. People still like the old stuff. It didn't almost retroactively, but like Star Wars The Force Awakens hurt the books, comics, the TV show. It really slapped the whole thing in the mouth really bad. Like, as far as damage, yeah, it was powerful. See, look at that. Tell you what I'm saying. It practically killed it. I mean, it really did. So, for damage, I'm going to have to say Star Wars The Force Awakens. And, of course, the second one. Is that the second or third one, Star Force Awakens? Second one, The Force Awakens, yeah. Am I getting that right, Blood Axe? Star Wars The Force Awakens?
Nope, that's the first one. The second one was The Last Jedi.
Oh, I'm thinking the other ones. Yeah, you're right. The Last Jedi and Rise of the Skywalker.
No, I had a retro comeback at you coming hardcore in here in a second, but I'm gonna let you state your answer for the audience.
Yeah, I got the movies mixed up. I didn't mind The Force Awakens that much. It had me curious to see more. So The Force Awakens by itself, no, I'd say probably Star Trek Into Darkness was worse. Because I didn't leave Star Trek Into Darkness wanting to see more Star Trek, but I wanted to see what was going to happen with the characters from Force Awakens. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I was thinking that was a second or third movie. I'm still a little muddle-headed myself. I'm still covering. Yeah. But, no, I like The Force Awakens. I didn't think it was that bad a movie by itself. Now, no, it is in a vacuum, not when you counter in the sequels.
Yeah, with Into the Darkness, just what they did to Khan was enough to...
Yeah, you walked away not wanting to watch any more Star Trek.
It was rough.
Blood Axe, you said you got a strong blow. What you got, Blood Axe?
Well, no, I was going to come just saying that the Force Awakens had a lot of interesting plot threads that Ruin Johnson absolutely just completely ignored and decided to do whatever the story group told him to do with Lucasfilm, which was an absolutely trash idea. Yes. And I'm sorry, there is no other Khan other than Ricardo Montalban. Love Cumberbatch, but he is not a con.
No.
He will never be a con. I don't think anybody can ever be a con.
Well,
Ricardo
and
Yeah, why
wasn't-
was Doctor
So-
Strange in a Star Trek movie?
It wasn't just him as an actor
Yeah.
fitting the character. It was also they just wrote it poorly, man.
He did not come off as threatening at
Oh,
all.
well, there was no need to retell that story.
Yeah.
There was plenty of other stories from if they wanted to go original series and then bring back something that happened. There was plenty of other things you could have done.
But he
you know,
had
one of the
magic space
ones always-
blood. He had magic space blood, though, everybody.
But yeah, no, that was an absolutely trash fire of an idea, and I don't. Yeah, I didn't care for it at all. The Force Awakens had the Knights of Ren. Okay, who are these guys? I want to know more about these guys.
I know. I
You
can't
know,
believe it. I thought that was a thing. I really thought that was going to be
Yeah,
a
I thought it was
thing.
a thing too. The whole lightsaber in Mos Kitana's castle. Okay, what is this? It's a story for the day. Okay, what's that story? We never get to find out. I mean, there's so many interesting things. And yes, I didn't really care for the I'm instantly better than a Sith Lord and both lightsaber and force powers with Rey. But you know,
We thought there
with
was a
proper
reason, though.
featured- Exactly, with further development context, I could have bought into it. And I mean, and like you said earlier, it has nothing to do with anti-feminism. Some of my favorite movies of all time have strong female characters. Terminator. We have Aliens. Hell, we watched The Labyrinth, and I forgot how badass Sarah was, in The Labyrinth. So I mean, there's a lot of good female representation out there that is told around a good story that isn't force fed to the audience.
Oh, dude, man, Underworld. I
and
mean, there's a
this-
lot more series than just that. Yeah, like
Oh yeah.
it's plenty of current
Well, there's
movies
re-
that have had amazing female leads.
Well, there's a reason why Kate Beckinsale's my hall pass, and my wife's okay with it. Exactly. And there's ways to do it organically that you can still, like you say, get your point across, but still have a good, entertaining story, whether it be action, whether it be rom-com, what it doesn't matter. But I really had high hopes after watching The Force Awakens because we hadn't had Star Wars in a while, and maybe there was some nostalgia factor to it. But with what J.J. Abrams did with the first Star Trek reboot, I thought it was interesting how they had a new timeline, the way that they had the Romulans come back and switch things. Spoiler alert, by the way, everybody. But there was no need for the con story. There was
Don't worry, you
absolutely
did
no
not
need-
explain what happened in that movie at all. With that, there's a lot to unpack there. That ain't enough to be a spoiler.
Yeah.
Well, it's an older movie. But I really did, even though it wasn't William Shatner, we had Christopher Pike. Okay. And then there's no way you could recast everybody. And, I understood that. So I kind of, just looked past that, which was hard to do in Solo. But in Star Trek, yeah, okay, I could deal with it because you're playing as close as you can to what the characters were in the original series. I can get along with that. But yeah, the whole Khan storyline was bad from the beginning. The Khan was not that dumb, the way that they were portraying him in that film. So yeah, I think that was probably the bigger miscue for me as a geek, in regards to J.J. Abrams films. But yeah. So I think, and this is why I wanted to have that conversation with you guys, just to get what you guys thought about those, because I'm the bigger Star Trek and Star Wars nut, but I do kind of want to see if my the way that I see things is similar to how you guys appear to, and it looks like it is, especially when it comes to these two.
I'm gonna call foul
movies.
on you too. That wasn't even fair. Putting Star Wars: Force Awakens up against Into the Darkness. Because if you put up against the first Star Trek reboot movie, that'd have been a harder call. But oh no, only Rise of the Skywalker or The Last Jedi or the New Jedi, whatever. The Last Jedi would actually compete with Into the Darkness. Because Into the Darkness, like I said, for most people I know, that was the last Star Trek movie they saw. They were done after that. Everybody I know that watched Force Awakens went to go see the next Star Wars movie, and then they said, "Oh my God," and stopped. The most people were stopped at Last Jedi.
I did go and see all three Star Trek films, and the third one was even worse than the second one, in my opinion. And that's why they probably haven't made another one since then, just because they haven't recaptured that magic that we had in the first one. So
then they did Picard.
anyway,
Then they did
screw
Picard.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll wrap up the show right there. Thanks, guys, for watching. Be sure to check out Dicejunkies.com, where you can find links to everywhere we are online: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. Twitch every Sunday at 3:30. Unless we're sick, obviously we missed last Sunday, but
we'll try to we had too many people sick at the same time.
Yeah, two out of three. So, but. All right, guys. Thanks for watching as every week.
We hope you enjoy.
Oh, golly. All right.
That was a palate cleanser. That was something else.
Yep.
I still can't believe I rolled an 18 on command. That is incredible.
You roll things on command all the time. I don't know how you managed to pull it off.
You must appease the dice gods.
But, yeah, apparently you have a connection with the dice gods that not many of us do.